When Toby Phillips came into the palace of Ile Ife after like a 5 months rest or 6 months rest, everybody was thinking, well, wow, Oni has actually done the right thing. Oni has brought in the woman that everybody is well pleased of. But there is one hidden truth that nobody knows. There is always something why somebody wants to come back into the palace. There is always a reason why you want to take that huge step of returning. But Toby Phillips' own wasn't clear to everybody, so nobody understood what her good intentions were or what her bad intentions were. All they thought about was that, well, she was part of the Olori, so she will mean good for Oni and she will mean good for every single one of them. But it now came to their notice that if Toby Phillips is actually doing this just because she likes how exactly it is going, then Oni is in huge trouble. Because now they are beginning to realize that if at all she is ready to take the fall for Oni, then why is she not ready to pull the strings to allow Oni have a good life? You see that there is always a coincidence going on. But you understand that if Oni is trying to prove to everybody about what he has done in the past, or what he has done in the present, or what he is going to do in the future, it is always something that these Oloris have no say about. And Oni has proved it time without number. Oni has proved it times without number, just so that everybody could realize the true meaning of what exactly he is doing. He has tried everything he can do, but it has never been possible for him and also for the Oloris. So guys, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening depending on when and where you are actually watching us from. This is Royal Update TV. We'll bring you top gist from the entertainment industry and also from the OONI of Ife Palace. Now, the true intentions of Toby Phillips returning into the palace has been known by every single one of the people of Ile Ife. And they all thought Toby Phillips was returning because of OONI had made her life a miserable thing by leaving her out of the palace and staying there for so long that she could not even imagine what life of inside the palace of Ile Ife was like. It was so anyhow for her because she couldn't realize that if she had to go through all of this stress just to fight for Oni, then what exactly would she not be able to go through? What exactly will she not be able to go through? Now they are getting to realize that Toby Phillips' main intention of returning into the palace of Ile Ife was not to actually get to Oni or try and solve the problems that Oni actually had, but the reason she was meant to come work, and that is she's busy now. That is what she has been going through ever since. You understand that if it was that possible, Toby Phillips will make it possible for Oni to bring in good things from inside of the palace of Ile Ife to where she is right now. But we all know that if Toby Phillips is willing to do that for Oni, then what is she willing to do to get herself or get her name the biggest in Ile Ife kingdom? It was all surprising to Oni because Oni never realized that, well, after a moment, after a long while, he could trust Toby Phillips. After a long while, he could trust her. And it was so better for him because he now realized that if he had to go through so much pain, if he had to go through so much drama, if he had to go through so much thing to get one of his Olori to beg for forgiveness, he will try his best to allow everybody know the real truth behind them. But we all know that Toby Phillips' intentions from the beginning up until this moment has not been the same. It has never been the same. So what is the use of Toby Phillips bringing in all of this problem now? There is no particular use, but Toby Phillips always has something to say. She always has something to do. She always has something to talk about. And Oni himself has realized that if he tries to make it, a solution of Toby Phillips, then he will continue to raid and raid and raid, and he will not stop. He's going to continue and he's going to continue until eternity. And that is what Oni himself has realized. Because if it comes to a point whereas he has to make sacrifices for whatever is going on, Toby Phillips has always been the one he has always thought about. But during all of these problems, during all of the shackles going up around, he had to make them realize that if he does this for the family, he's going to do it for everybody, disregarding whatever is going on, disregarding whatever is happening, disregarding whatever he has been going through. just to make sure he and his own wives are happy. But Tobi Phillips now has centered everything around her. She has put everything inside of the palace of Ile Ife around what she learns. And people have already realized that that is what? Selfishness. Nothing apart from that is called selfishness. She's just trying to make everybody know that I am the one that Oni has brought back, so I will be willing to do anything to make it right. But you have not even done anything to make it right in the first place. So what are you trying to prove? What is the reason that you are trying to give? People have now realized that, well, Tobi Phillips is not who she says she is. Technically, she is not who she says she is, because coming into the palace was to just signify that, well, I have changed. I am not the woman you guys thought I was, and everything was going to be fine up until the moment Oni realized. And up until the moment the people of Ile Ife too came to a note, stop that. This woman is not just after what they want. She's after her own selfish gains. And she is planning to get it no matter what exactly it is. No matter what exactly we go on. And that is one thing that Ooni tried to prove to everybody, that all of the women of the Ile Ife kingdom were after something. And that something was never going to stop unless he gets to the bottom of it. And suddenly, we have already realized that if Ooni is willing to do anything for anybody, he needs to prove his worth. And this is what he is planning to do. This is what he has planned to do right from the very beginning up until this moment. So if the Oloris are happy about it, they are happy. But the main thing is that Ooni himself has proved that Tobi Phillips is not worth staying inside of the palace of Ile Ife. So guys, don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and don't forget to drop your comments down at the comment section. Goodbye.